Hey, how's it going, everyone? What is up? Welcome back to your daily dose of Mortal Kombat 11 news leaks and discussions. Today we're going to have a discussion about how many characters I think is going to be in Kombat Pack 3. Now, as you guys know, the Kombat Pack character number has ranged from 6 to 3 in Mortal Kombat 11, with Kombat Pack 1 having 6 characters, Kombat Pack 2 having 3, and Aftermath having 3 as well. So today I wanted to discuss whether I think they're going to draw Kombat Pack 3 out over the entire year, or drop 3 characters all at once on the same day as they did with Aftermath and Kombat Pack 2. Before we start talking about all that, if you guys have a chance after this video, hopefully it pops up on the video here, but it will be in the link in the description down below. I've been working on a series called Fighting Game History. We have episode 1 for Mortal Kombat 1 and episode 2 where I do a deep dive into the history of the games, talk about the development, characters, story, how they progress, and the eventual release and reception of the game. The most recent episode came out yesterday. If you guys have the time after this video, check that out. I'd really appreciate it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this one. So Kombat Pack 3 is on the horizon. As we all know, Mortal Kombat 11 is... it's pretty much guaranteed to get more content. We don't 100% know at this point in time yet, but it's been a few months at this point, almost 2 months since Kombat Pack 2 came out. So you really think that if Mortal Kombat 11 was done receiving content, they would have let us know something by now, let us know that the game was actually 100% over, unless they're tired of all our bullshit. I don't know, Ed Boon has seemed pretty upset with the entire community for like the past 6 months. So, maybe they're doing that, but as far as we know, Mortal Kombat 11 is receiving more content. Kombat Pack 1 was I wouldn't say standard, because it was kind of like the first of its kind, giving us 6 characters in the Kombat Pack. And then Kombat Pack 2 is kind of like back to the basics, because, and Aftermath. If you guys look at it in Injustice 3, those fighter packs only consisted of 3 characters per pack. And in Mortal Kombat X, I believe there was only 3 characters per pack as well. There could have been 4, I'm not remembering exactly right now. But it's been around 3 to 4 characters per Kombat Pack or fighter pack, from Injustice 1, Kombat Pack 1, or not Kombat Pack, but Mortal Kombat 9 through Mortal Kombat 11 up until Mortal Kombat 11. And it kind of had us expecting, more characters, 6 characters per Kombat Pack for the rest of the game's lifespan. Well, that's not exactly how it went. Aftermath Part 1, of course, came out. We got 3 characters in that, and then Kombat Pack 2 came out and 3 characters were announced in that. It's a little bit weird because both of those packs, Aftermath and Kombat Pack 2, both dropped just like that day. Like, all of the characters came out with all of the content for it, except for Aftermath. The skin packs, of course, they released them over the next couple of months, but all of the characters dropped on one day. I don't even think it went down like that in Mortal Kombat X or Injustice 2. I believe the characters came out one at a time, which is, it's really weird that they just dropped both of those packs of characters like all on one day. That's very strange, and it really has me thinking that the new way of Mortal Kombat games and Injustice games, how they're going to structure their year, is a combat pack to start, and this is how I think it's going to go. When the game first comes out, there's going to be an announcement for a combat pack. There's going to be 6 characters. It's going to last the entire year. And whether they keep doing story packs or not, I still believe there will be 2 in between the next big combat pack. So 3 characters apiece in 2 different packs that release throughout the later part of that year, the next year, because the first combat pack will last that entire year and up until mid of the next year. And then to end out that year, they'll release 2 packs over that year within the span of 3 to 4 months of each other, and then they'll let them rest until the next year. And then the next year, if these games do continue to last as long as MK11, the next combat pack will be announced, and that combat pack will last that entire year and go all the way through. If they make it last for 3 or 4 years, which is pretty much unheard of for NRS games, then that next year they would also release another 2 combat packs with 3 characters. So if I had to guess on Mortal Kombat 11 Kombat Pack 3, with it being at the beginning of the year, and of course the COOF kind of affects this a little bit, so this might not be completely 100% accurate, but in my head, with the way they've structured it so far, if the COOF wasn't going on, this seems like the plausible way they would do it. Kombat Pack 3 will have 6 characters, and they will be stretched out through the entire year, leading up until the next game release or the next Combat Pack. There will be a little bit of intermittent things in between whatever's announced. So my theory is that the next combat pack will be structured in 6 character basis, releasing throughout the year, the same as Combat Pack 1 did. Because while releasing the characters in 2 different packs out on the same day is a really good thing, that's also a really quick way to kill your game, and that's kind of what happened. There was an influx of people playing Mortal Kombat 11 when Combat Pack 2 dropped, and now that's kind of died off. We don't have as many people playing the game anymore, and that's because all of the characters dropped on one day. There's nothing to get hyped for, there's nothing to be excited for. So I definitely think, if for no other reason than that fact of everybody dropped off playing the game, then it would be for the fact of how I think they're going to structure their game release based on what they've done so far, and based on what's worked as far as years go. So I think it's going to be 6 characters in Combat Pack 3. Now, of course, I'm just theorizing on this, so that's not 100%. That's my theory based on, I don't know, not common sense, because that's not really common sense. You guys sit down and look at the numbers. My theory based on number crunching and dates and what seems realistic in my head, at least. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you think there's going to be 6 characters in the combat pack? Do you think it's going to be a 3-character combat pack? Or do you think they'll drop another story expansion on our heads? I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say about it. Leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like on the video and possibly subscribe to the channel for more Mortal Kombat content like this. I really appreciate it, and it goes a long way to help the channel and keep us going. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I want to give you guys a quick heads up. If you guys do like to catch the streams, most of you know that I've been streaming on YouTube for the past couple of months. That's kind of changing, like literally today. We will be on Twitch from now on. I've done some working and figuring and just deciding what I want to do with the channel, and Twitch makes it a lot easier to be able to highlight stuff that I want to add to YouTube and everything else. So if you guys would like to catch the streams, if it would be your first time, link in the description down below to my Twitch channel. And if you guys are regulars in the stream, that's where we will be today and pretty much for the rest of my career, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to my supporters Jay, MasterVex PC, Sir D, The Thinny, and Frank the Tank H2O. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you everybody else for watching. Again, I've been your host. My name is Tootin, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.